Hey, my name is Star. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and make sure to follow me on my social media. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. What is up, you guys? My name is Star, and today I will be talking about my experiences in the psych ward and what to expect when you go to the psych ward and what not to expect, the type of people you'll meet there, and shit like that. So let's get started. So this series is going to be called Mental Health Tuesdays, where I talk about mental health shit and my experiences and what to do and what not to do and shit like that. So yeah. So I'm gonna pull up my pants. What exactly are you allowed to bring to the psych ward? Well, you're allowed to bring a stuffed animal. You're allowed to bring a blanket, a pillow, wireless bras, underwear, as long as it's not a thong, just normal underwear, normal pants and normal shorts, not short shorts. Like, basically, think of the clothes as like school code, but the only difference is that, like, it doesn't have anything remotely sharp on it, like normal bras with like wires under like the breast area and like stuff like that. And also it's more censoring when it comes to like the shirts, because shirts that are remotely creepy are not allowed, even if it doesn't contain blood or gore. They're not allowed. Uh and no hair clippies are allowed. No ribbons are allowed, because people use those to self-harm or excuse me, try to like commit suicide with them. Hairbands are okay, and the reason being is because a lot of people use them to put their hair up, and not many people swallow those because, well, people use it for their hair. So, like, yeah. Although if a patient does have pica, people do take more precautions with that. Um, Gum is not allowed because people with eating disorders do use gum to like make themselves less hungry and stuff. Almost any kind of shoes are allowed, but mine don't have real laces, as you guys can see. That's a different reasoning. All being like, the only reason why my shoes don't have laces is because of my autism. My hand-eye coordination is not very good. I am able to tie a shoe, yes, but not very efficiently or effectively. So I decided to have these put in my shoes. But the reason why they don't allow laced shoes is because people try to like commit suicide using the laces of the shoes, and that's all I'm gonna say. Anything like chokers or necklaces, like for example, the choker I'm wearing right now, are not allowed because, like, it's not so much because the kid might harm themselves with the choker, surprisingly, because believe it or not, chokers are actually made not to harm you. They are made in such a way to where it's almost impossible to make it too tight. Like the type I have on is like one of those like clip-on ones. Like the whole button looking things at the back. Like I take it off and it has like these. Like it's impossible to do it too tight because the maximum length is not that much. And it leaves enough just like for me to put my finger through, and I can breathe just fine with this on. It's just when it looks up, it just presses on my neck a little bit. but not very much. But other than that, it's fine. Hats are allowed as long as they don't have any blood, gore, or anything creepy on it or triggering on it. Stress toys / stim toys are kind of a gray area, and the reason being is some of them are dangerous, believe it or not. Like, for example, fidget spinners are more than likely not allowed because of how small they are and how easy they can be swallowed by somebody. Fidget rings are not allowed because people have broken rings on purpose to self-harm before in psych wards and stuff. Now, as for a religious item like a hijab / headscarf, like the ones that you like wrap around your head, those are allowed as long as you basically like you basically have to like sign a contract stating that you wear this for religious purposes, and you don't want to take it off because you have religious reasons and it violates your religion, and like you want to practice your religion basically. A lot of psych wards and mental institutions are generally understanding about religion. Like if you want to wear hijab or a turban, then those are allowed as long as you don't intend on harming yourself or someone else with that on. So yeah, other than for religious purposes, headscarves are not allowed unless you believe in a certain religion. Books, almost any category of books are allowed. Your phone or iPad or any electronic with a camera on it, it's not allowed to come in there. Same with electronics that can access the internet. They're not allowed there. However, things like MP3 players are allowed as long as one, they don't have a camera, and two, they can't call people. Basically, there are only two requirements. One, no camera, and two, they can't contact the outside world, basically. Anything containing certain chemicals are not allowed because patients can, like, sometimes they swallow soap to like try to kill themselves. Some people like have drug addictions and like they'll try to get high off of like certain types of perfume, shampoo, conditioners, all that shit. Headphones are allowed for obvious reasons. And both wireless, wired, and sensory headphones are allowed. Medications are allowed, but you have to give it to the people who give you medications. Same goes with EpiPens. They're allowed. Mobility aids are allowed as long as you basically, similar with the hijab, as long as you like basically stay safe with them and you don't use them to harm yourself or somebody else, basically. excuse me, sorry. Makeup is allowed. The reason why makeup is allowed is because people use it as a coping skill, and like some people have bad body dysmorphia slash body image, like me, for example. Sketchbooks are allowed. Any type of book is allowed, as long as it's not spiral bound. Anything else bound, it's good. But anything like spiral or staple or anything that has like a sharp edge to it, I guess you could say, is not allowed. Now, the type of people I've met there are only 4 types of people you meet in a psych ward. 1, the crazy ass bitches. Not like horror movie crazy to where like, I want to kill everybody in the psych ward. No, not that crazy. We are talking manipulative level crazy. Like they manipulate everybody, you know, and they verbally abuse everybody. Yeah, I had one of those bitches in there. She basically was in there for attempted suicide. And like she was basically being super bitchy to everybody. Like the first thing she freaking said to me was, "I don't like the way you look." And I was like, I can tell that we are gonna hate each other. And spoiler alert, we did. Now the second type of person you meet in the psych ward is the person who is either currently in a abusive home situation or just got out, like freshly out of an abusive home situation. And basically these individuals are like, don't really talk much. They like refuse to talk about their experiences until like one person who happens to be the right person walks over to them, and like they eventually open up about it. Some of them actually approached me, and I'm like, abuse victims want to approach me of all people to like tell me their whole fucking past? Like, why me? I don't understand. I'm not that good of a person, I don't think, and plus, I myself have never really been abused by my parents, so I don't know how to help them. But yeah, and the third one is the hypersexual people. That could also like fall into the 2 other types I mentioned. The hypersexual people, I was one of those. Yeah. Basically, they were like, they get bored. First stage, they get bored. Second stage, they flirt with everybody. Third stage, they randomly like become flirtatious with more people. And fourth stage occurs by the time they leave. They become flirtatious for the rest of their lives. Yep, I was the flirtatious one. I was flirting with literally everyone, the staff and the other kids. And I have no fucking idea why the fuck I like was so flirty in the psych ward. Like, why? 14-year-old star. This is not the time to be flirty. This is the time to be recovering from some traumatic shit. You know? And the fourth type of person in the psych ward is the people who like are torn between wanting to get better and not wanting to get better. I'm also that type as well. Like they basically like don't know like, are the benefits worth getting better, or is it better to stay at the place you are, you know? But yeah, those are the 4 types of people you meet in a psych ward. Now as for stories, I'll tell y'all about the time I found shit all over the goddamn floor in the bathroom, and I was pissed about it for weeks. So, what is the story about the guy shitting on the floor? Well, I shall tell y'all. Buckle up, children. So, I was like being led to the bathroom by a nurse, like this guy nurse. By the way, if you're watching this, the dude nurse I mentioned, whose name I don't freaking remember, thank you for helping me. I'm actually serious. Thank you for helping me. But anyway, he was leading me to the bathroom, and he was like, all right, here you go. The other one is taken by one other girl who's going, but you could go with this one. And I'm like, all right, cool. Sorry, I'm tired. I have like insomnia, basically. But anyway, so I sat down. Wait, no. I walked in, and then I see shit on the floor, shit on the toilet seat, piss on the floor, piss on the toilet seat, shit on the wall, and piss on the wall, and some sort of gooey substance on the fucking toilet handle. And I just walked out, and I like pointed to the bathroom to like the guy nurse, and the guy nurse is like, all right, let's see what oh, that's bad. He like literally like said, oh, let's see what happened here. And like he stopped mid-sentence, and he's like, we need a cleanup crew over here, please. And yeah, and that's why I can't look at shit or piss anymore, because when I look at that, I think of that time in the psych ward. Yeah. But yeah. So, yeah, guys, shit on the floor in the psych ward. But that's it for today, y'all. My name is Star, and I love y'all so much. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And comment down below your psych ward stories. I would really like to hear it. Like any weird or funny or gross ones or sad like I do have. Oh, and like this video if y'all want me to share a story time of how I thought I had an STD even though I'm still a virgin. But yeah, see you guys later. Bye.
Don't know why I said the things I said to you. Caught up in the moment, I was ignorant. I thought I had to make you see things from my side.